I think the intention behind co-production honestly seems like a dream if we could figure it out. But how it plays in real life is a whole other story. I think anyone involved in it does seem to have the heart in the right place, which is important. I guess it that's like a factor in terms of understanding if people really do mean what they mean, if they really do value everyone else in the room. But I think how it has played out in real life has been challenging because there's a lot of dynamics, there's a lot of working in one way. There's only one way of working. There's already a lot of predetermined things. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of prioritizing quantity over quality, all of those sort of things, which are all characteristics I've just described, all characteristics related to white supremacy culture. A lived experience is very important. It adds value, it adds nuance, and that's really important. But where lived experience kind of falls short is people use it in a tokenistic way, but just because you have lived experience, that doesn't necessarily mean you are an expert of said lived experience. So you may be someone who is disabled, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you are an expert in the wider disabled movement, in disability justice. Or if you are a Black person, that does not mean that you are an expert in racism, the history of colonialism, or because these things are so broad and so wide. And I think because I have both hats on, I am a disabled South Asian person myself, but also a researcher. I've kind of navigated these spaces where there are people who think just because, for example, they've worked with some disabled people, or they've worked with some Black people, that they do a good job of it.